Will Agent Smith be a villain or an unexpected anti-hero in Matrix 5? With the announcement of the fifth Matrix movie, the story possibilities generate many expectations. Smith, being one of the most important characters in the franchise, has inspired numerous theories about how he could return to his original evil state. Therefore, in this video, we will explore the theories about Agent Smith in Matrix 5 and the possibility that he could be the true Messiah. Welcome to Matrix Explained.
Welcome to the desert of the real.
First, a brief recap of what we know about Matrix 5. The film will be directed by Drew Goddard and produced by Lana Wachowski. It is still in pre-production, but there are no plot details as of this video. Now, if this new sequel is going to continue and/or conclude the events of Matrix Resurrections, it would make sense that Smith should return as the antagonist or an anti-hero. In the early days of the production of Matrix 4, Lana Wachowski tried to bring back Hugo Weaving, but due to a conflict in his schedule, the character Smith was recast, with Jonathan Groff playing the agent. Most fans did not accept this recast, which is understandable. Hugo Weaving is as much Smith as Keanu Reeves is Neo. So who knows, maybe the Matrix Resurrections would have connected more with the audience if Hugo was Smith again. However, there is an interesting line of dialogue near the end of the movie that could point to the possible return of the OG Smith.
Anyone could have been you, whereas I've always been anyone.
Agent Smith has gone through a path of transformation, just as Neo did, and Smith could be the only one that can destroy the Matrix, not Neo. Let's not forget that Smith was the key piece on the board that the Oracle used to bring the Architect and Deus Ex Machina to their knees. The Oracle created the Smith virus to force Neo and the machines to find common ground. All her actions throughout the original trilogy led Neo and the machines to that point. It was a huge risk, but it all worked out as she planned. The bringer of the destruction of the machines was created by a machine, just like humans created theirs when they created the artificial general intelligence.
Hello, I'm Santa Claus, the architect of Christmas, and I've been expecting you. Your existence is nothing more than a glitch in the holiday system, a pawn in the machine we built to keep you obedient under the guise of joy. Now the moment of truth. One door leads to reality, where you expose me as the mastermind behind this simulation of light and lies. But you won't, will you? You're too blinded by the illusion of magic, clinging to your desperate need for comfort. I see you already, decorating trees, baking smiles, tearing open the boxes of corporate lies. Welcome to my Matrix, where you're not Neo. You're just another battery.
Smith is to the machines what the machines were to the humans, and it's just a matter of time before Smith discovers his full destructive potential. In the Matrix Resurrections, the analyst created a link between Smith and Neo to control them both. Once Neo escaped the Matrix, that control was severed, and the analyst lost control of both of them. Neo inadvertently helped Smith escape the control of a superior program twice. First was the Architect, or the Oracle, then the analyst. This means that the next time we see Smith, he will be a freer agent than he was in the Matrix Reloaded. Once Smith escapes the analyst's control, he starts to regain his powers. In fact, Smith is shown to be more powerful than the analyst. This newly freed Smith is the next evolution of the Smith virus. Even though Smith has a temporary alliance with Neo against the analyst, let's not kid ourselves. We all know what's coming because we have already seen it before. Smith will try to destroy the Machine City because this has always been his purpose. Smith is the destroyer of the Matrix. Now let's recap Smith's evolutionary path from the Matrix till now, in his newest form as the ultimate destroyer of the machines. In the Matrix, Smith is a conventional Matrix agent. He pursued exiled programs like Seraph and humans that posed a danger to the simulation, like Morpheus. Agent Smith was ultimately destroyed by Neo, sort of. He was then later reborn in The Matrix Reloaded as the Smith virus. Neo copied part of his code onto Smith, giving him new powers that evolved him into his virus state. When Neo destroyed Smith the first time, he accidentally created the negative version of himself. Smith is the incarnation of humanity's evil side. He goes from being a misanthropic program to becoming a nihilistic force that no longer finds purpose in existence. And he goes on a mission to destroy everything. Smith's nihilism made him into one of the most dangerous villains ever. The outcome of the final battle of the Matrix Revolutions was not the freedom of humanity and the destruction of the machines. Neo's sacrifice only ensured the Matrix's continued control over humans, and that was confirmed in the Matrix Resurrections. The Matrix was extending Neo and Trinity's life to continue to drain energy from them. The perpetuation of the cycles only shows that the system fears change, preferring to hold humanity and its saviors captive. This reinforces the idea that Smith might be right. Nothing has meaning or purpose. Life is absurd. Maybe life in the Matrix and the real world should have ended a long time ago, because Smith understands that these living beings are just part of false continuous cycles. Smith understood this from the beginning, but Neo still doesn't. Not yet, at least. Smith was the guardian of the system that was turned into its destroyer. Was it by design or by chance? Now Smith's current form is still somewhat of a mystery. His potential is unknown. Initially, when the current version of the simulation was booted, Smith was planted to stay close to Tom Anderson. Of course, the cycle repeated itself, and Neo escaped, thus releasing Smith from the analyst's control. And there lies the question. If history is doomed to repeat itself, does that mean that Smith will go back to his old nihilistic ways? And if he does, who can stop him? Neo is no spring chicken anymore. Sure, Smith exists within a simulation, and Neo could theoretically modify his residual self-image to be younger and stronger, but being inside the simulation does still affect your physical mind and body. We will explain this in greater detail in another video. Also keep in mind that Smith won't make the same mistakes twice. Neo won't be able to trick Smith into assimilating him again. It does seem inevitable that Neo and Smith will fight again, but when that time comes, there could be an unexpected twist. Agent Smith could choose to only destroy the Matrix. Perhaps the prophesized one was never referring to a human, but an artificial intelligence. A program like Smith. The Matrix 5 could conclude with the humans being saved by the least likely of anti-heroes, Agent Smith, thus finally ending the Matrix cycle. Perhaps this is his purpose, the reason why the Oracle created him. However, we still believe that Matrix 5 should be about the origin of the Matrix. Not necessarily a prequel, but the plot should focus a bit more on how the Matrix came to be. It's time for the fans to learn what happened before the creation of the first simulation. But if Matrix 5 should only focus on the present, then Smith saving the world would be a fitting and unexpected end to the Matrix saga. Made that much better with Hugo Weaving returning as the iconic agent. But do you agree? Will Agent Smith return as a villain or hero? For Matrix Explained, please leave a like and subscribe. And thank you for visiting the Desert of the Real.